Hello grade 9 students, I'm back. Um, Last time we discussed how to find the equation of a quadratic function given its zeros and table of values. Now let us learn also how to find the equation of a quadratic function given the graph only. So the most essential learning competency for this topic is determines the equation of quadratic function given A, table of values, B, graph, and C, zeros. And the learning objectives are to 1. Find the equation of the quadratic function given the graphs. Formulate the procedures in finding the equations of quadratic functions given the graph. So without so much ado, let's start. Letter A, given the x-intercepts or zeros of the parabola. Find the equation of a quadratic function presented by the graph below. So as you can see, only the graph is given. And as you can see in the graph, we can be able to see the zeros of the parabola. Zeros are actually the x-intercepts of the parabola, which are equal to -1 and -3. Diba? So the zeros, so the graph touches the x-axis at -1, -3. Therefore, these are the x-intercepts or zeros of the parabola, -1 and -3. And then, from what we've learned in our past lesson, finding the equation of a quadratic function given its zeros, we can solve this by solving quadratic equations by factoring backwards. So if x equals -1, we have x plus 1 equals 0, x equals -3, x plus 3 equals 0. And then let us now multiply this. Okay, let us now multiply this by, I mean this binomial, x plus 1 and x plus 3, which is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 3. Right? So the equation of the quadratic function whose zeros are -1 and -3 is f of x equals x squared plus 4x plus 3. Or it can be written in a vertex form. We've learned also in the past how to rewrite a quadratic equation from standard form to vertex form. So how? By completing the square method or by solving its vertex hk. So this time we will use the completing the square method. So first, group together the terms containing x. So this can be already accepted as the answer. But if the question is find the equation of the quadratic function in vertex form, then at least you know how to rewrite this in its vertex form. So first, group together that terms containing x. Then you isolate 3. Then what you will add? Complete expression in parentheses to make it a perfect square trinomial by adding a constant. So which is 4 divided by 2, this one. Divide 4 by 2 and then square it, which is also equal to 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2, 2 squared is 4, or 2 times 2 is 4. And subtracting the same value from the constant term. So I added 4 to x squared plus 4x, but I subtracted 4 to positive 3. And then therefore the answer is, then you will now factor this trinomial x plus 2 quantity squared plus 3 minus 4 is -1, so -1. So the equivalent equation of the quadratic function in vertex form is f of x equals x plus 2 quantity squared minus 1. Okay, that is how to find the equation of a quadratic function given the graph. And the graph has its zeros or x-intercepts. So when the vertex and any point are clearly seen, the equation of the quadratic function can easily be determined by using the form of quadratic function, the vertex form, which is y equals a times quantity x minus h squared plus k. So let's proceed now to number 2. Find the quadratic functions whose x-intercepts zeros are 6 and -5. So same procedure as in number 1. This is also our past lesson. So if the zeros are 6 and -5, Then we have x minus 6 equals 0, x plus 5 equals 0. Then multiply these two binomial, x minus 6 and x plus 5 equate to f of x, so that the product of the binomials is x squared minus x minus 30. Or if we want to rewrite this in its vertex form, y equals a times quantity x minus h squared plus k. Then by completing the square, group together terms containing x. Then divide the coefficient of x, which is 1 by 2, 1/2, then square 1/2, so 1/4. So I will add 1/4 here to x squared minus x, and then minus, subtract 1/4 to negative 30. Negative 30 minus 1/4 is negative 121/4. And then in the factor form of this trinomial is x minus 1/2 quantity squared. Right, so from this equation you can easily determine the vertex and the vertex, yes, h and k. So the vertex is 1/2 negative 121/4. Okay, another letter B, given a vertex and a point of the parabola. Still, number 3, find the equation of the quadratic function determined from the graph below. So what you can see in the graph is a vertex and a point that the parabola passes or touches. So as you can see, what is a vertex? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, negative 4 is the vertex. At the same time, it passes through 8, 8, 0. So the vertex of the graph is at negative 6, negative 4, positive 6, negative 4. At the same time, the graph passes through the point 8, 0. So what are we going to use? Since the vertex is given, we're going to use the vertex form of the quadratic function. And then so that if the vertex is 6, negative 4, h is 6, k is negative 4. And since it passes through the point 8, 0, then we can substitute or replace x by 8 and y by 0. Okay, so x is 8, y is 0, h is 6, k is negative 4. Substitute in the vertex form of the quadratic equation. From that, we can be able to solve for the value of a. Okay, our goal here is to solve for the value of a. So let's start by substitution. Y is 0 equals a, x is 8, h is 6 squared plus k is negative 4. Then 8 minus 6 is 2 squared plus negative 4. So it becomes transpose negative 4 to the left side, making positive. Then we have 4a. Divide both sides by 4, a equals 1. So the coefficient of x squared is 1, or a, the value of a in the vertex form is 1. So therefore the equation of the quadratic function is y equals, okay, since a is 1, no need to write it, x minus 6 quantity squared minus 4 from the given vertex. Okay, so the use of the other point here is just to solve for the value of a. Another, find the quadratic function f of x's graph has its vertex at negative 3, 2 and contains the point 4, 5. So this has the same solution as in number 3. So since the vertex is given, it is easier to use the form y equals a quantity x minus h squared plus k. So that h is negative 3, k is 2, and since it passes through the point 4, 5, x is 4, y is 5. Substitute to the vertex form of quadratic function so that we can be able to solve for the value of a. Yun. What is y? 5 equals a times quantity 4 plus 3. Yes, 4 plus 3 squared is 7 squared plus 2. So that is 49a equals 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. So divide both sides by 49. Therefore, A is 3 over 49. Okay. This time it's not equal to 1. 3 over 49. So, substituting in the vertex form, the equation therefore of the quadratic function is y equals 3 over 49x times the quantity x plus 3 squared plus 2. Right? Since the vertex is negative 3, 2. Oh, yun. Negative 3, 2. So, we have here x plus 3 quantity squared plus 2. Or, if it's asked to rewrite this form to standard form of the quadratic function, then what will we do? Just square x plus 3, x squared plus 6, x plus 9. Expand x plus 3. And then distribute 3 over 49 x squared plus 18 over 49x plus I forgot to write the plus sign here. Sorry. Plus 27 over 49 plus 2. Okay, by distributive property of multiplication. Then add 27 over 49 and 2, we have 125 over 49. So this is equivalent to y equals 3 over 49x squared plus 18 over 49x plus 125 over 49. Okay, gets? Now, another, given 3 points on the parabola. About if in the parabola we're given 3 points in the graph, how do you find its equation? Find the quadratic function whose graph passes through the points 1, 3, 4, 9, and 2, 1. So since 3 points are given, we substitute each of these points to the general form of quadratic function y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, forming equation 1 for 1, 3, equation 2 for 4, 9, equation 3 for 2, 1. So for 1, 3 we have x equals 1, y equals 3, so substitute here. 3 equals a times 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c. So equation 1 is 3 equals a plus b plus c. That's equation 1. How about for 4, 9? Substitute in y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Y is 9. This should be 9. For a is 4 squared plus b times 4 plus c. So the answer is 9 plus 16a plus 4b plus c. This should be 9, diba? Should be 9 because y is 9, right? Yan. Not responding. Let's wait. Yun. So we're now in equation 2. Equation 1 is 3 equals a plus b plus c. Equation 2 is 9 equals 16a plus 4b plus c. How about for equation 3, we use 2, 1, where x is 2, y equals 1. Substitute. Again, this is y equals 1. So, yun. So therefore equation 3 is 1 equals 4a plus 2b plus c. After solving for equation 1, 2, and 3, we're now going to subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So equation 1 is 3 equals a plus b plus c, while equation excuse me. Equation 2 is yung 9, may 9. So subtract equation 2 from equation 1. Equation 1 is 3 equals a plus b plus c, while equation 2 is 9 equals 16a plus 4b plus c. So we first multiply equation 2 by negative 1, so that will become negative 9 equals negative 16a minus 4b minus c, and from this we can be able to cancel c. Then add the two equations. Then add na or subtract. 3 minus 9, negative 6. A minus 16a is negative 15a. B minus 4b, negative 3b. We can still simplify this by dividing all terms by 3. then it becomes negative 2 equals negative 5a minus b, which is our equation 4 now. So after solving for equation 4, let's proceed to equation 5 by subtracting equation 3 and 2. Yun. This is equation 2, 9 equals 16a plus 4b plus c. Equation 3 is this, 1 equals 4a plus 2b plus c. By multiplying negative 1, it becomes negative 1 equals negative 4a minus 2b minus c. Cancel c, then subtract. 9 minus 1 is 8, 16a minus 4a is 12a, 4b minus 2b is 2b. Divide all terms by 2. 4 equals 6a plus b is our equation 5. So getting equation 4 and 5, this time we will add equation 4 and equation 5 because we can be able to eliminate b right away. Yan. Then add negative 2 plus 4 is 2, negative 5a plus 6a is a. Therefore, we have already solved the value of a. By the way, if in this particular problem, if the graph passes through 3 given points, then our goal here is to solve for a, b, and c. So by forming equation 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, then we will come up with the value of a, which is equal to 2. Then to solve for b, substitute the value of a in equation 4 or 5. Okay, you can use equation 5 also if you want, or 4, but not 1 because wala pa tayong isang value. Dapat 4 or 5 only. So if a is 2, what is b? So equation 4, negative 2 equals negative 5a minus b. Substitute a by 2. Negative 2 equals negative 10 minus b. Negative 2 plus 10 equals b. Therefore b is 8. So if a is 2, 8 is b. A is 2, b is 8. What is c? Solve for c. Substitute the value of a and b in equation 1, or 2 or 3. So if we have two values of a and b, we can now solve for the third value, which is c, by substituting the value of a and b. Values of a and b in equation 1, 2, or 3. You choose on pwedeng 2, pwedeng 3, 3. But this time I choose equation 1, which is what is equation 1? Yun. 3 equals a plus b plus c. A is 2, b is 8. So substitute. This is 8. Wait. B is 8. Yun. So 3 equals 2 plus 8, 10. 3 minus 10 equals c. 3 minus 10 is negative 7. Therefore, c is negative 7, a is 2, b is 8. And what is now the equation of the quadratic function? Substitute it to y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So we have here now y equals 2x squared, which is yung from 2. Yung 8 is here, 8x, and then c is minus 7. Alright. This kind of problem has a very lengthy solution, but I think you can manage. Just a little bit of patience. Find the equation of a quadratic function if the graph of f of x equals 6x squared shifted 2 units upward and 5 units to the right. Okay, this is from our previous lesson. Translation of the graph quadratic function. So if this is shifted 2 units upward, what will be our equation? Plus 2 ka sa k. So and if it's shifted 5 units to the right, mag-minus ka dito sa x. 5 minus 5. Yun. So the new equation is f of x equals 6 times quantity x minus 5 quantity x squared plus. Okay, wait. Di, tama. 2 units upward, so plus 2. 5 units to the right, so minus 5 times 6. Alright, this is an easy problem. Let's proceed now to our exercise, a multiple choice exercise. Read the questions carefully. Write the letter that you think is the best answer in the blank. What's the value of h in the graph below? H meaning yung sa vertex. So you consider the vertex. It's easy lang. What's your answer? C? You're correct. 2. Yes. The vertex is 2, negative 1. Therefore, h is 2. And k is negative 1. Yes. What's the value of k in the graph? A. Negative 1. Right? Next. Which of the following is the equation of quadratic function in vertex form of the graph in item number 1? What's the vertex? 2, negative 1. So, what do you think is the equation? If the vertex is 2, negative 1. A, B, C, or D? Answer is A. Y equals x minus 2 quantity squared minus 1. Number 4. What is the equation of quadratic function in general form of the graph in item number 1? Of course, if the answer is this, letter A, square x minus 2, x squared minus 4x plus 4, then subtract minus 1, magiging 3. So I think this is the answer. Hey, wait, minus x squared minus 4x plus 4 minus 3. I think B is the answer, right? B, y equals x squared minus 4x plus 3. Which of the following is the correct description of the graph y equals x quantity x plus 3 squared? A, shifted 3 units to the right, 3 units to the left, 3 units upward, or shifted 3 units downward? What do you think is the answer? To the left, kasi plus eh. Plus to the left, pag minus to the right. So B is the answer. Diba? Next, number 6. What is the correct description of the movement of the graph? F of x equals x plus 6 quantity squared minus 3. 5 seconds. Time's up. Your answer is, it is shifted 6 units to the left and 3 units downward. Yeah, it's either A or B. 6 units to the left and 3 units downward. I think it's A. A. How about 7? What is the equation of a quadratic function? If the graph of f of x equals x squared shifted 2 units downward and half unit to the right. 2 units downward meaning minus 2 sa k. So it's ito. It's either C or D. But half unit to the right. To the right minus. So we will choose C. 7 is C. Next, number 8. Which of the following is the equation? Shifted 5 units upward. Okay, mag plus 5 ka lang sa K. I think it's D. Right, very good. Number 9. The graph f of x equals x were shifted 6 units to the right of the origin is determined by the function. It's either C or D kasi dito upward or downward yan. So C or D, what's your answer? C. Yeah, x minus 6. Kasi to the right, minus. Pag left, plus. Which of the following is the equation of quadratic function where the graph of f of x equals x squared, half unit upward, and 8 units to the left? Upward, it's either A or B. Okay, upward, and then 8 units to the left, so plus. We'll choose A. That's correct. Ganun pa, number 11. Derive the equation of the quadratic function presented by the graph below. Okay. What's your answer? Wait. It's hard to locate the x-intercepts, also the vertex. But the answer is B. X squared y equals x squared plus 5x plus 1. Because this is 6, negative 6. You know, it's hard to locate the I think we're just going to get 3 points here and then use the solution. Use the procedure wherein you're going to create equations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to solve for A, B, and C. So this will be your assignment. I want you to present the solution for this, and the answer is B here. Y equals x squared plus 5x plus 1, meaning A is 1, B is 5, C is 1. Okay? Right. I think one of the points here is ito, negative 1, negative 3. Meron din dyan, 0, 1. 0, negative 1. Ay, negative 5, negative 1. Okay, next, 13. Find the value of A of the quadratic function whose vertex is at 2, negative 5 containing 1, 3. Okay, this is our lesson now. So how do you solve for A? Okay, substitute hk, x and y to the vertex form of the quadratic function. Can you do this orally? Y equals a quantity x minus h squared plus k. So 3 equals a quantity 1 minus h. So 6 squared, 36a minus 5 equals 3. Oh, yun. What's your answer? The answer is D, which is 8. A is equal to 8. Number 14, which of the following is the equation of quadratic function whose graph passes through the points -4, -5, -1, -8, and -2, 9? Okay, this will take us, this will have long solution. So I'll give you the answer, and again, show me the solution, okay, to be submitted in a private message. The answer is x squared plus 4x minus 5. Number 15, the graph has its vertex -4, 2 containing -5, 8. Find the equation of the quadratic function. So this has the same procedure as in number 13. Only number 13 we just solve for A, which is 8. But this time, aside from solving A, solve the equation, which is equivalent to B. F of x equals 6x squared plus 48x plus 98. So I hope you learned many things in this session. You're now equipped with the knowledge finding the equation of the quadratic functions by zeros passing through 3 points, given the vertex and 1 point. So that ends our lesson for today. Thank you very much for listening. Take care and God bless.